Well, hello goodies, the recipe that you have asked for, and I am always here to deliver. Of course, you asked for breadfruit salad, and I'm here to put it on your table in no time. Now, if you're new to my channel and you're watching me make this breadfruit salad for the very first time, make sure you have subscribed. If you have not already subscribed, be sure to touch that subscribe button, turn on your post notification settings. So why? So you will always be reminded of whenever your girl upload a brand new video. Now, if you are ready to see me cook this fast, easy and simple breadfruit salad recipe in your kitchen, come on and let's get started.
You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari, why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days when him feed you. You know when no obligation but to owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him one to get turn your back on your brother when him need you.
Alright, good enough. So that is what your breadfruit look like, right? That I think is about 2.5 pounds of breadfruit. I paid about $4 for that breadfruit right there. That is a perfectly roasted breadfruit, right? Just like you have requested. All I'm going to do is peel that breadfruit and get it ready for boiling. When you peel it or cut it, it should look like this. And that right there is a perfectly good roasting breadfruit. Now, if you don't want to use a breadfruit that is ready for roasting, use the breadfruit that has a green skin, all green skin. But I want mine to have a sweet taste to it, so I'm going to go with this route. We're going to peel up those breadfruit and we're going to get it ready for boiling. Now, after I have peeled my breadfruit, my pot is already nice and hot and the water is starting to bubble. But before I add my breadfruit to that mix, I always like to give my water flavor. So not only I'm making my breadfruit, you know, cook, but I want it to have mad flavor when I'm making the salad. So I like to go ahead and add black pepper to it, onion powder, yes, because it has a flavor. I love flavor in my cooking. Then I add some garlic powder to the mix as well. Now, you have to add some salt, because the salt is what's going to give it that extra boost of goodness to it. Just add a little pinch of salt to the mix, right? Now, that should give you all the flavor that you need. Now you go ahead and add your breadfruit in. You're gonna make the breadfruit cook nice and tender. It should take about 20 minutes to cook, right? After 20 minutes, I come back and we go to the next step of finishing up this dish that you have requested. So, okay goodies, now that my breadfruit has cooked and cooled a little bit, and what I did was cut it up in smaller pieces. And I didn't use all of it, but you can as well go ahead and use as much as you want. I want you to use the rest for another recipe. Now to that, I'm going to add some mixed vegetables, and I'm using green beans and carrots, and you can use as much as you want to use to it. I think I have about a cup here, which works very fine. Then to that, I'm going to add some yellow bell peppers to give it color and flavor, and then I'm going to add some red as well. Now you can go ahead and use whatever kind of color bell peppers that you want to use. I'm going to add some green to it as well, right? Now I'm going to add just a little bit of scallion. I'm going to leave some for garnish to top of my finish. And to that, I'm also going to add some mayo, right? And I'm using about 1/4 of a cup of mayo to it. And depending on how much you're making, you could add more and you could add less, of course. Now I'm going to kick it up a little bit with maple syrup. This is optional, but I'm going to add some maple syrup in it to give it a little bit of sweet, tangy taste to it. And you could also use brown sugar. Don't use the white granulated sugar. Use brown cane sugar. And then I'm going to add about a ½ teaspoon of vinegar, right? That's about it. And just give it a nice little combination mix. And yeah, that is about it. Now y'all, you could also add eggs to it as well, right? I don't want any eggs in mine because no one in the house likes when I put egg into the salad. When I'm making potato salad or any kind of salad that I'm making, no one likes the eggs in it. And I really don't care for eggs in my salad as well. But you can make it your own and go ahead and add your eggs to it, right? Whatever you like. Now, if you're vegan, I'm going to put a link down below to show you how you could make a nice, like a dressing to go on top of that or combine with that. As well as you could use strawberry dressing or any kind of dressing. But I'm going to put a link down below so you could see how to make your own dressing, vegan dressing to go on this. But yeah, that's about it. And I'm telling you, this is really, really good. Let me give it a little taste here. Yummy. Just be sure to taste it up as you go along, just to see what you want to add to it or what you want to take away from it. But this is like really, really good. Really, really good. Fast, easy, and simple to make. Just gonna go ahead and get it ready to serve. Just put it out on here, and I'm gonna get this on the table because it's Sunday and everyone is waiting for my breadfruit salad. Oh, this thing is divine. And before I put it on the table, I'm just gonna garnish with a little bit of paprika and just add the rest of my scallions to it on top. And I'm telling you, this is all done and ready to be served. Here we go, goodie. It's on your table and it's all done in no time. Breadfruit salad in your kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe as much as we enjoyed making it. Anything that you guys ask for, I'm always here to deliver. Don't forget to turn on that post notification settings after you have subscribed. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm going to let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.